Story of Stuff is a short film that explains the materials economy as a linear model that goes from extraction of material resources to processing those resources to consuming those resources to disposing those resources. And it's a linear model that is expected to run infinitely on a finite planet. And you can't take a linear model and run it in a finite planet. The way nature processes materials is in a loop. There's no such thing as waste. There's no giant growing pile of toxic waste at the end of nature's cycle. Nature actually recycles everything. Everything in nature, every waste in nature is food for another part of nature. And it is an infinite loop. When you're trying to shift culture and you're trying to address problems that we're directly involved in, so shopping, the overconsumption, where people are driven to consume. It's such an incredible, way beyond our needs. You have to look at, I think, you have to look at the need underneath what the consumption is trying to fill. And we're definitely encouraged to consume to fill needs that we have. But there are other strategies, and buying stuff is just one strategy to fill many needs we have in our life. Paying for things that we used to do for each other for free as a community is kind of the way of these times, but it doesn't have to be. And I think getting really creative about what you can do to celebrate a holiday or show your love for your family or people around you, or help them meet their needs without actually going out and spending money is something we can all do. So the Story of Solutions, which was called for immediately after we put out The Story of Stuff, was to look at things from a systems level and to say, well, when you're analyzing a system for how to shift it, how to get it to really change, you have to go pretty deep into the system, at least down to the level of goals. And what is the goal of the system? So we focused on the goal of our economic system, which is GDP. And to change our goal from gross domestic product, growing infinitely the gross domestic product, we thought if we suggested going in the direction of better instead of more, that would be a major shift. If people could start to get their heads around the idea of, well, maybe we can measure our success as a culture in life, quality of life and well-being. Are we living better, or we just have more stuff?